off the box! Get off the box! Sophie, you can be Blake today. Until Blake comes, alright? So, Sophie, sit. Blake, sit. Good Blake! I got myself a new spoilo.
You ready to do some mods?
I'm already doing one, mate. I'm glad you started to join me.
What do you mean you started without me?
Oh, look at that, Blake. So I'm gonna smash a Red Bull down. Don't you reckon, Blake?
Yeah. Cool. How'd that go?
Oh, I think I got enough energy now.
Go put it in the bin.
I don't have enough energy for that, Blake. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Project Driveway. Got a couple of things I'm gonna do to Dopey today. I'm gonna start off with gonna do a bit of a headlight restoration with Rain X headlight restoration kit. So I'm gonna do both headlights. This headlight is just, it's rough. It looks foggy, cloudy. I'm gonna do like a little review on this. So it comes with everything you see there. Kit includes. It was like $35. Pretty sure you probably get it even cheaper online if you can be bothered waiting. I can be bothered waiting. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll move on with some other stuff. So hopefully it will be an entertaining day. We've got the cutting paste in that one. Then we've got sealant to keep it from going cloudy again. And then we've got some lubricant while we're using these little, it's pretty much just sandpaper, let's be honest, on little pads. You got 1, 2 and 3, so obviously different grits. And then a little microfiber cloth in there. So that's all the kit comes with. You can do this other ways, but this is the way I'm going to do it. Because I thought it was just easier, and I'm like, hey, we'll do a review. So if you do need to do headlights, or tail lights, or any plastic lights, I'm assuming this kit will be good for. You'll know if it's actually good or not. I haven't even had a look at the reviews on the YouTubes, but find out. First, we need to clean the headlight, get rid of any debris or anything that may be stuck on the headlight. And then we're going to move over and we're going to tape it up like I've done to the driver's side. So, this is how they are now. It's a bit hard to tell, but it is cloudy up here. Maybe you can see here. It's cloudy. This one is just going yellow at the top. Yuck, no one likes yellow headlights. One step, tape it up. We're going to give it a wipe down. And then we're going to go polishing pad number 1 with the lubricant. And then we're going to wipe it off. Polishing pad number 2, lubricant. Polishing pad number 3, bit of lubricant. And once all that's done, then we can hit it with the oil restorer, wipe all that stuff off, and then hit it with the sealer with paper towel clean cloth. So how we go. I'm going to start on the worst one first, the most oxidized, terrible looking headlight. Whoa, you guys nearly took a tumble. Good catch, Patty. Step 2, all done. So, wipe down, rag, we'll see how that comes up.
Alright, Pat, we're ready.
Oh,
What mods are we doing today? You ready to do some mods?
I'm already doing one, mate.
What do you
I'm glad you started to join me.
What do you mean you started without me? What happened? I thought we
Well,
were mods together, bro.
Doing the review, Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't with us before. But yeah, we're doing a review of the Rain X.
Okay.
Yeah, see if it is worth your time and your money. Because if it's not, well then it wasn't worth my time or my money.
How much? $35?
$35 online, probably get it even cheaper. Went heavier up here again. Yeah, all the yellow's out, which is good. And that's what we're here to do, the yellow and the cloud. And now I reckon we'll hit it with the final one. Oh no, we've got the Johnnies. They know about my tail lights. They know about my tail lights, Jacob. Did you tell them? Japan. Everything from Japan, bro.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
love it. The last bit of the sanding pads. Again, a bit of water. See what we come up with, Jacob. Blake likes him like a school kid sometimes. He also stinks like one. Still a bit cloudy. See what that last step does before we seal it over. Apparently this is made from car guides. Rain-X. They did a collab together.
Yeah?
Yeah. And they produced this baby. I've done all the prep work, now this is the final step. Yeah, to Proudy. To Proudy Rowdy. Alright, so apparently we need to use a generous amount of this stuff with the microfiber and do some circular motion until it's clear. And when it's clear, it should be...
Beer.
No. What rhymes with beer? No.
Smear?
No.
Clear.
There we go.
Wait, did
Clear.
you say what rhymes with clear?
Yes, but then you said beer, so then we went back a step too.
Clear.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Let's move on. Blake's ignoring me. I'm gonna hit with the last step, which is the sealer. So I hit it with the paste. It seemed to work alright, so let's see if this sealant cleans it up even more. So all the yellow and whatnot out, it's just a little bit foggy, you'd say. And I've got all the paste off. I've went over it a bunch of times and did the circular motion. So last step. Oh, look at that, Blake. Woo. Oh yeah, that's sealant, mate. It just turns it from foggy
Bold to gold.
So the trick with this is the sealer will actually make everything that you have just done worth your time and your money. I'm happy with this product. Seeing that I reckon I followed all the steps right, I reckon this will last a fairly long time. So, but what I'm going to do to prevent it, I'm going to obviously do the other headlight, but I'm going to hit it with the sealer. I'm going to wait for it to dry, then hit it with the sealer again, so give it 2 coats of sealer. So I've sort of done 2 of every step other than the cutters, or the sanding paper I should say, which was number 1. I didn't do that twice because it didn't really need it. But step 2, step 3, I did it at least twice over the whole headlight, and then harder in different places. And then I'll hit it with sealer twice, and then we'll move on with other mods. But that's come up wicked good. From where it was like all foggy and that. Wow. Yeah, I highly review this. I highly suggest this product. If you have crappy headlights, get yourself some. Myself a new spoilo for Dopey. It's Leg Sport. It is a copy, it is a knockoff. Which, you know what, I really don't care because of the fact of how you mount it and just the current situation of just people being not genuine and total a-holes, to be honest. If they really wanted to, they could just rip this part off my car, and I'm pretty sure Leg Sports are fairly the same. They might be solid, they might not be so hollow, but I've never seen one in real life. I just saw it, it was a good price, so I grabbed it. So we're going to put that guy on there. Wicked. Spoiler didn't fit, and I hate being lied to. Really frustrates me. I'm not going to get into it because it's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to do mods on my car, and unfortunately this isn't going to work, so I'll get in contact with Byron, go forward with that, and we'll have to just work out something else to do today. Or, well, not today, because I'm running out of time, so it will be next week, which will be add on this week's video for you next week. So until then, Blake's going to do some computer work.
Yeah,
I'm going to go do some other things, and we will come back. Alright, so we have transported over to my house, which, you know what? If you have been watching Project Driver for a while, we haven't been here for a long time. Just because Project HQ is where it's at, and these dogs are fighting on the trampoline because I think it's like WrestleMania 21. I've got some mods to do today while Blake's at work because today's Friday. I've just finished work, so excuse me being tired and probably not making too much sense, but I got a little bit excited and already opened the box. But I'll show you what it is. It is a new, is it shift knob or shifter? It's a shift knob. Alright, just to rectify, because I keep getting confused between shift knob and shifter. Milo, Sophie, get off Milo, oh my god. I'm going to call it both of them throughout this video, I guess. I got this off Mishimoto because he did like a little collab. Lifetime warranty. Again, because that's why I like Mishimoto and I just like their products. Whoa, that is really light. It has like little fittings that I can put inside. Picture on the internet looks exactly the same, which is that's a good thing. The spoiler behind me, last weekend it did not fit. It just didn't fit, which I was a little bit upset about. Talked to the supplier, he said just heat it up and it should be sweet. We'll see where that goes. My view on that is completely different to his, but we'll just see what it does, because you never know. I'm not always right. Then we have to build Sophie a new doghouse. Well, we don't really need to build it, we need to put it together. It's like IKEA furniture. So Sophie! So I'm going to put this girl's house together. So whether you like it or not, you're going to watch a little bit of that. So I hope you all don't mind. So first I'll put the shifter in. Hopefully it all fits and it's all good and there's no problems. Then I'm going to do the doghouse because I get to really do that. It's really important. So you get to see a bit of Sophie. This is going to go. So I got my new gear knob, which for $75 Australian, give you a quick like review, I guess. Out of 10, happiness just on like how it looks and stuff like that. I'd give this honestly like, for looks, I give it like a 5 out of 5. Like it could look a little bit better, cause the whole thing is just a sticker. Like it's not metal. It's just plastic. It's just like really hard plastic, same as this one, but therefore there's not much weight. It's hollow inside. You can put different thread inserts. Obviously, I've chosen one to suit my application here. The size, you know, it's not that big. There we go. It's like the same size of, you know, your head unit and whatnot. But we'll see how it goes. So first off, we'll get rid of this gear knob. I've already loosened the screws, and we'll just take that guy off. And yeah, it's really light, so gonna have to do something about that. Maybe I can, like, I don't know, glue it or something. Put silicone inside. I don't know. I'll work it out. Maybe put concrete. Yeah, maybe that'll work. I don't know. Get some quick set concrete, set it off. So I'm hoping it's gonna like get rid of that ugliness, but we'll see. The lowest I probably can go. Can I still get in reverse? Oh, I can still get in reverse. Whoa, that's a hell of a lot different to the other one. The other one's a lot shorter and heavier. I don't know. I think I gotta like really try it out before, like, because I'm thinking about it too much. So my mind's probably just, it's not really used to it. I gotta use it without thinking about it, and it might change my mind. I'll see which one I like better. The short round one, which, you know, it doesn't have to be a skull, it could just be round, I guess. But the only reason I bought this is because, you know, he's one of my idols and I thought it looked cool, and I thought it was a bit chunkier, like, you know, wider, maybe a little bit taller. They didn't really have sizing on the website. I got this off Mishimoto, by the way. Alright, let's take this off. Let's work something out about making it heavier. So I'm gonna have to measure how far that the thread goes inside, because that's, yeah, I'd say that's about as low. And we're gonna do something about like how do we cover this crap up? Maybe we can put like a boot. I don't know. We're gonna have to work something to cover that up. But I definitely can still get into roof, and that's as far as it's gonna go down. So let's take it off and let's go in the garage. Sophie, don't hit the concrete. I got some. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, sit. I said sit. Sit. Good girl. Shake me. And the other one. And sit. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with a crazy dog. Alright, so I got this, what is it? Premium grade wall and floor cement-based tile adhesive. Alright, I got tile glue. Wicked. I'm gonna make it really thick. I'm gonna pour it into this little thing. Probably about that black line there. And then it should be good. I'll let that set. Hopefully it'll go off today. And then I'll go put it back in later. While that is drying, I'll do the doghouse. Sounds like a plan. So you guys can follow me. Sophie, stop eating it. Oh, Sophie, you can be Blake today until Blake comes, alright? So, Sophie, sit. Blake, sit. Good Blake. Alright, now I'm going to pour this. Oh, maybe I need a bit more. I'm going to put a little bit more. And then I'm going to tip this in there and leave it. Then it should be good. Sophie is already destroying her house. Whoa! Sophie, look. This is your new house. If you wrecked it, I'll stab you. Okay, I'm joking. Whoa, you need to stab it. Whoa, okay, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Yeah, go get your rings. And this fluff ball. God damn, Sophie. What's wrong with her, Marlo? Yeah. Get off the box! Get off the box! Sophie. Yeah, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, Sophie. You're not really helping. You're meant to be opening. Yeah, there, yeah, get this bit, get that bit. Yeah, get it, Sophie. Yeah, punch it. Yeah, go, Sophie. So it looks like Sophie's gonna help or just destroy things. Marla, get off! Oh my god, this is turning out a disaster. Sophie, cardboard's not good for you. Hey, get back, get back. Part D. I don't know. Sophie, stop. Oh, we've got a wall. Sophie, get off the house. Hey, got a little door. Oh my god, Sophie. Stop eating everything. If we do this correctly, Sophie. Sophie. If we do this correctly, this is how it should look. Stressful. I'm gonna do this. And in 3, 2, 1, it's gonna be done. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so about 1 hour later, it's all done. Sophie, look. Oh, the window came out, Sophie. So I got like a little dodgy ass window. I'll put some cardboard in there because it's too much ventilation. Got a little doggy door, Sophie. You like doggy door? No, don't really like it. And we got like a little lid. That's big enough. Sophie, come. Good girl, sit. Sophie, what do you think? Shut the lid? Oh, she got scared. Good job. Yeah. Mishimoto is done. It's drying at the moment, so hopefully at the end of the day they'll be ready to go on. Doghouse is built. Sophie's happy, and now we've got to try and heat this spoiler up and see if it will bend, because it doesn't sit flat here. So we're going to see if the supply is right. The heat gun sort of worked. It did make it more flexible, but it's still not a perfect fitment unless I am going to glue it, which I'm not going to glue it. Well, alright, I'm going to try and not glue it. I might have to glue it, but if I am going to glue it, I need to get it painted red first before I glue it on. So I'm going to sand as much as I can here, take it to Blake's and see what he thinks, because he's a panel beater, and go from there. I ended up like measuring from here to here, so I've only got like this much to this much full of concrete. But other than that, like, what were the other options other than one, get another gear knob? So I could have got another gear knob, which was option, or I could have filled it with some type of metal, but then I would have had to go out and get metal and then melt it and then put it in there and then muck around. And then as well, thinking about that, it could be too hot, the metal, therefore it would burn this. The only other thing, I looked at the factory one, and the factory one sort of has a sleeve that will cover this. So whether I can get like a PVC pipe and like jam it on there, jam and glue it on there and let it hang down. Ugliness is just, it's not like, yeah, it's race car looking, sort of. Not, it's not. But that defeats the purpose of me getting a new gear knob, because this one was alright, and this one actually weighs more than this one here. So for $75 versus, you know, it was like $15 or whatever, this one has served a good purpose. And as well, something I didn't think of was the throw, because obviously the taller the gear knob or shifter, the further you've actually got to throw. So from my hand going here, I only used to have to go here. Now I've got to go a lot further, but I'm not like ripping through gears, I'm not smashing them, so it's all good. So I'm gonna wait for Blake to finish work, and then we'll head back over to his house, and then we'll see what else we can do with this spoiler and muck around.